Welcome back to the Queensland Murri Carnival on Field 5. Our next match features the girls under 16 clash between the Murri Gummaz Pink and Murri United. Murri United on the right of your screen in the multicoloured jerseys, red, green, grey and a bit of yellow there. They're about to kick off. And on the left of our screen, as we look at it, Murri Gummaz Pink, and they are most definitely pink. So just waiting for the signal to get underway here in this girls under 16 clash. I'm Warren Boland, and with me is Fatuli Talanoa. Hello, Fatuli. Good to see you.
Hey, Warren. How are you, mate?
Good. Looking forward to this match, this under 16 match. They're starting to get through towards the finals now, so they'll be looking closely at their positions on the ladder.
And that's right. And day one, I called the first 4 games of these 16 girls, and there was no doubt what their intentions were. The collisions were there, the excitement was there, their talents were showcased, and it was a great start to the day. But now we're at day 2.
Throwing themselves into it, and now it becomes a bit more of a test of stamina as well. Of course, Fatuli had half a dozen seasons with South Sydney and then went to Hull for half a dozen seasons over there. Tongan international as well, so it's great to have him alongside us. So the Murri Gummaz Pink in possession and turning it back up the middle with Elania Cooper. She's pulled down just short of halfway. And dummy half just signalling with her hand where she wanted the play to go. And this is Amira Ahmat. Defence moving up in a good line for the Murri United. Dummy half comes out, but no one really to give it to and decides she'll go herself. So that was Amber Collins. And now Landers knocked over as the kick goes downfield. And a penalty for, I think it's the late contact on the kicker, I believe is the penalty. So this is a good start for the Murri Gummaz. And taking the tap is Amber Collins. Centre field. And this is Glenbar. Gets it back to the dummy half Collins. It's in good attacking position here. And Hickling goes wide to the left, and here's a big chance for Cuero. Talusi Cuero dashes over, and the first points are on the board for the Murri Gummaz Pink on the back of the penalty, and they converted it pretty quickly into points.
And that's right, Warren. There was a great bit of second phase play there, nice little offload. Numbers down this left side, and it was just a simple pass of the hands, drawing pass, and Cuero to finish it off with the try.
Yeah, the number 17 out wide finished it off in a flash. So that's a very good start for the Murri Gummaz, but it's going to be a difficult conversion attempt. Mind you, the wind kind of is in that direction from the far side towards the posts. Not that there's a lot of wind at the moment, but occasionally it gusts up. So a good start for the Gummaz, but that penalty helped the attack on the kicker. Gave them really good field position, and away they went from there. And we can already see that Amber Collins is getting into that. She's the number 9, getting into dummy half quickly. And Hickling moved the ball left as well. So they looked pretty well coordinated to start.
Yeah, they took advantage of their penalty there, and they really capitalised with that second phase play. As we spoke about earlier, just simple, quick ball in hands, draw and pass down that left edge. Cuero to top it off.
And this kick is low. It's like a soccer goal.
That's 1 point in soccer.
No points in rugby league. So that's a miss, but it's a 4-0 lead for the Murri Gummaz Pink. Probably moved into that conversion. Probably tried to hit it so hard because she knows that she's got to get the distance, and just thumped it a bit low. And the kicker, that misconversion from Amber Collins, who just ties her hair up to keep it out of her eyes.
Oh, there's a nice charge there from the 8, Washington. Great hit up.
on the short side, but now cutting back in towards the middle and up the middle. They go again. Is that Quero again?
There's another charge by Quero, the try scorer.
And going all the way to the line, throwing a couple of dummies on the way here, but no way through. So on the halfway line now, the Murri Gummaz pink. And back inside to Glenbar. Jaliria Glenbar plays it back. Bit of war paint on the face of a couple of the players as Wiles cuts back in. Can't get through this. Pretty good defence so far from Murri United here. And that's called a knock-on at the dummy half by Amber Collins. The ball played back pretty firmly and got all the way to a left hand. She tried to sort of steady it with one hand, but a little knock-on. So first time we'll see Murri United really with a football. And there, number 9 is Zakaria Lynch. In at dummy half again. And a quick moving defence. The markers come out very quickly on Paikia Tane. And the ball's been lost. But it's a penalty. The referee says it was stripped. Hand in there from Bella Duncan. So Tane takes a look around and waits for teammates. Taps it from the centre of the field.
Footwork.
Lily Munns. Nice step off the left. Lynch in there and standing a bit still there. Charlotte Emery was looking for someone to pass it to. No one was really coming forward.
Stripped it.
Pinched it. And away she goes too. Once more, this is Quero, Talusi Quero.
She's been busy.
Out of dummy half. They didn't move up all that quickly and she was off and running. And again, now this is Wiles. Bounces back, can't pass. Injury in the back play. So left behind is Zakaria Freeman Lynch. And she's down on all fours, having taken a knock. Might have been one of those attempted tacklers on Quero because she left a bit of a trail of destruction.
There was one, and she's really let her intentions be known with her carries here early in this game.
And the Murri Gummaz Pink decide to take the opportunity to put a couple of fresh players on, early interchange. And one of those going on is Safina Saunders, number 22. Still a bit of a hold up here, attending to the injury. Janali Wiles took the last run, waiting to play it. And could be an injury to the, looks to the head or around the eye here, unfortunately for Freeman Lynch. And a replacement comes on for her. Anthea O'Cloudy, the number 7, comes onto the field. In fact, as she gets closer to us, it looks like she's taken a whack on the snoz. Unfortunately, holding a nose. Yeah, that's painful, isn't it? Yeah. You don't like getting a whack on the nose. So the Murri Gummaz Pink go on the attack, and the fresh player, Saunders, charges ahead. Just inside the 20. Duncan on the left. She's got Glenbar with her. Playing good positional structure so far. The Gummaz, they just look organised. But we've got a lost ball, have we?
We've got an error there to play the ball. Just trying to play it a bit too quick.
Well, they've been fairly prominent, those players like Glenbar, around the ruck. But they're surging forward each time. There's no hesitation. They seem to know their job. So Murri United in possession from the scrum and a good run from there. Quickly turns the defence around. They're only just getting back their 10 metres now. And Murri United keep it coming. And now they shifted. Oh, they went through the hands there. And it's called a knock on. And the number 13 is Summer Webb. She took the first hit up and then quickly came around to the left-hand side and set up to be the second receiver on that left edge. So she's getting heavily involved. Summer Webb, the 13 for Murri United. So the Gummaz leading 4-0 after the early try to Quero. Hasn't really got into much flow yet because we had those injuries. Here's the Gummaz Pink on the attack.
Oh, a nice bit of play there.
Coming back inside. Layla Hickling involved, calling the plays from near the ruck. Then to Duncan. Duncan back inside, and Zach Glenbar again. Now she gets it away to Saunders. Decides to go herself. That's Armat. And they swarm all over her. Get the feeling this could be a close tussle, this match. Hickling, wide on the left, gets it away. And finding a bit of space, coming back through the middle as well. Fifth tackle. And grubbering through as a too deep. It'll go dead.
A bit too much on that.
So back to the 20 for 7 tackles. But yeah, you just have the feeling that they're pretty evenly matched, these two sides.
That's right, Warren. As you said, it's a bit stop-start, so we're still trying to see both these teams get into their rhythm, and I'm sure it'll open up.
So Murri United now bringing it up from their own 20. A good run here from Taylor Thomas. She heels it back pretty firmly as well, like it wasn't knocked on. Loose pass, and that will be a knock-on against Rebecca Georgetown. Bad pass made it hard for her. So they're just making a couple of mistakes here, both teams, but Murri United haven't really been able to get out of their own half. And one of their key players, she's got her left leg heavily strapped. I mentioned Summer Webb. She's out on the left wing at the moment, and she's in some pain, holding her left knee. So the scrum won by the Murri Gummaz Pink. And this is Quero. Straightens up, breaks a tackle, away she goes. Good tackle from behind. But it's been put down. The support was there. It took a good tackle from Maya Brown to prevent her going all the way there, Quero. And now Taylor Thomas has another run. Oh, there's a pressure pass, makes it too hard for Georgetown. She's not getting too much good service there. The pass, I think, was Lily Munn's, just too much on it, out the back.
And Murri United are making it a little hard for themselves. They're putting a bit too much pressure on themselves, and now they're going to have to defend their end of the field.
Yeah, they just need to keep it a bit simpler, go up the middle, get them to turn around a little bit in defence before they start going wide and risking passes. Hickling gets it away.
Nice
she
move.
Keeps going herself. Hickling, and here's a great run down the side from Kelsey Bongi. Bongi out wide. Cover defence was good from Murri United. Heading for the centre of the field is Zoe Hall. And again now the danger woman in Talusi Quero. Only 10 metres from the post, or 5 really now. Switch of play by Duncan. And here's danger. Wiles is running wild. Oh no! She's lost the ball in the dive for the line. Oh no, she scored.
Yeah, she's got it down, Warren.
I thought it came out of her hands. Must have been bounced after she grounded it. So Janali Wiles with a really good run there for Tully.
That was a great show of just pure skill here, using her speed there, just getting around defenders, and to top it off with a spectacular dive. A great try there.
So, yeah, tremendous work there by Janali Wiles. She exploited the fact that they'd all sort of been sucked in. A couple of good runs by Quero was one of them. And there was plenty of room out the out. She got the ball standing fairly wide, but there were defenders, but she was too quick for them on the outside.
Yeah, that's right, Warren. She showed a clear pair of heels there to get around defenders. As you said, she caught her flat-footed and just backed her pace and got right around the defenders.
I have seen a number of tries already today where players have been over the line and dropped the balls. I got a bit carried away when I saw Wiles. The ball went flying forward, but obviously she grounded it first. So now this kick is being taken by Quero. So Amber Collins, after her first kick, which looked a bit like a soccer attempt.
Yeah, the goal.
She's been booted, and Talusi Quero is going to have a shot. See if she can get this airborne. She does. Will it carry? Not quite.
That was a great effort, that.
8 points to 0 in favour of the Murri Gummaz Pink. So both tries scored down the left edge. They come back to halfway. Murri United be a little bit frustrated with their own form so far. They just need to control the football, and then we'll see what they've got in attack. But they've been making too many errors so far. In possession now, it's Billy Twaddle. Good tackle. That was Zoe Hall with the run. Oh, that's a heavy
big contact.
Glenbar copped it there.
Jeez.
Great hit from Lily Munns. Now with Safina Saunders. Still short of halfway. Hickling turns it under. And this is Quero again. Quero, she certainly needs to be watched. Fifth tackle. And the kick airborne and well taken at the back there. Oh, but heavily hit. What a tackle.
Great tackle there.
That was meant to hurt. I think that was Wiles, yeah.
Fullback on fullback.
Gee, she hit her hard. Yeah. So Murri United inside their own 20. That was a pretty good end of the set with a kick and the chase. A diving tackle on Taylor Thomas. Up the middle, but no way through for Maya Brown. And nice pass. And
Summer Webb,
who's recovered from that leg injury for the moment. She's fighting for the quick play, the ball. You can see that strapping on her left leg. The kick from Georgetown. High. Hits the breeze and stops. Bounce and got it back. Still on the last tackle, though. And she goes to ground there. But a pretty good chase there. And it wasn't a bad kick at all. Caused some problems at the back. So the chaser there, I think, was Kiala Gow. It was. And the fullback for Murri United, Hayley Peterson-Courtney, was the one who was hitting that hard tackle a couple of moments back. Murri Gummaz, as the referee's whistle goes, because down on the ground is Charlotte Emery, and she's been hurt. So there's a slight delay here. The score is 8 points to 0. Quero scored the early try. Collins missed the conversion. Wiles scored the second try, and Quero missed the conversion. Murri Gummaz Pink leading Murri United 8 points to 0. So I'm starting to wonder, Murri United, we've seen them with a little bit of football after those early errors. I'm just not sure how much they've got in attack. Certainly, that mentioned that number 13, Summer Webb, looks good with the ball, but haven't seen a lot in attack from them yet.
Yeah, not yet, Warren. And it's a bit drained. It will take a lot of energy when you're coming out of your own end. And as we said as well, they haven't had a fair share of good possession. So at the moment, their energy levels, they'll be doing it a bit tough.
And you're right. Once you get inside the opposition 20, everybody wants their hands on the football.
Yeah,
Everyone wants to score a try.
They get that fever, that white line fever.
But they haven't seen the other end of the field very often, Murri United. Not at close range anyway. So this, unfortunately, this injury worry continues. Looks like an upper body problem. Oh, no, now the trainer is holding the right leg. So there's obviously some pain there, and she's working her way down the leg. So we'll wait for the medical staff who have been stretched in some of the matches today. There's been a few injuries.
Yeah, this might be the 16s girls, but the collisions have been massive.
Well, we've already seen some great tackles, really driving hard tackles with plenty of punch and bruise in them in this game.
Yeah. And even with their intent with the ball.
So she's not going to be able to continue here. So obviously a leg injury as they carry her off. So something has gone wrong in the right leg. But plenty of interchanges available. There's a squad for the Murri Gummaz Pink of almost a full 25, though they have got the one injury, Madison Hiles injured. So play continue. Oh, well now that's another injury, and she's dropped the ball because of the pain.
Big collisions.
This doesn't look good either. She's already got her left knee strapped. So this doesn't look good. This is a double blow for the Murri Gummaz Pink. No sooner do they get one player off the field than they're going to have to chair another one off. Well, this is disastrous. They've got a replacement coming out. That's number 8, Ava Washington. And also Amber Collins is coming back. So she's okay. That's good news. And that's very frustrating for the Gummaz team and their coach. And unfortunately, she's in real pain. You can see the look on her face. That's not good. That left leg has just given way. These players very committed to the team and wanting to play their part and get out there even though they're all strapped up. So play goes on now. And the injured player is Myrna Landers for Gummaz. At the back, Hayley Peterson-Courtney buried again.
There's Wiles. She's got a target on her.
She has. And I think if Hayley, I'd say to her wingers, get back and help me out here. So it might be someone I can pass to, or at least make the defenders have to spread out.
Yeah.
She's got a zero. She's got the bullseye on her at the moment. So Murri United in familiar territory, just around their own 20 again. And in the crowd, you can hear plenty of support for the Gummaz, saying get up on them. A few are offside here, in fact, out wide. They were well inside the 10, but referee has found a different penalty for a strip in the tackle. And I think that's gone against Amber Collins. Yes, the old story, behind the referee's back, that's when you try and sneak up.
That's right.
Suddenly you see the referee start to turn around and you try and hide.
Yeah.
And they kick for touch. And I won't find it. So that was an error of judgment. Most teams, particularly kicking into the wind, have been taking a tap. Restart from penalties. And inside ball, and under goes Cuero.
Jeez.
We've already got a tick alongside her name. They keep it going. Hickling.
There's Wiles. Jeez, she's quick.
Wiles joining in from fullback. Scored a very good try a little while ago. And now it's Washington.
Oh, met well there.
Up it goes. And Courtney takes it. Here comes the welcoming committee. She goes to ground. Just one-on-one that time. So once again, the players all down that end. They're completing their sets pretty well now, the Gummaz, and putting a kick on the end, as Courtney can tell you. Thomas.
Good run.
Elenia Cooper just on the edge of the ruck here, makes a tackle at number 10. And the penalty inside the 10. So they got up too quick. The referee was awake to them there. They'll take the tap this time. And Madison Russell, up to halfway. Gow gets it on through O'Cloudy. Again, a bit of work in the tackle from Hickling, just keeps it down a bit longer.
Oh.
Bumping run. And the halftime siren goes as the ball is stripped, but will the referee award a penalty? No, he'll say that's half-time. So Murri United only down by 8 points to 0, but they spent nearly all the first half in their own territory.
Yeah, that's right. They really done it hard this first half, Murri United, with the field possession there. So it would have taken a lot out of the fuel tank for them. Murri Gummaz had a fair share of the ball, but they really capitalised on their defence with keeping Murri United in their own half.
So despite the fact that Gummaz probably looked a bit more exciting more often and got the 2 tries, Murri United far from out of this game. We'll be back for the second half shortly. The players are back on the field. Field 5 for the second half of this girls under 16 clash between the Murri Gummaz Pink and Murri United. Murri Gummaz leading 8 points to 0. They scored 2 tries in the first half. Murri United with the breeze at their back in the second half. And if they can just make a good start here and maybe even use that breeze to kick a bit deeper than they've been able to so far, this game could still get very interesting. Well, when I say still, it is interesting. But the next try will make a bit of a difference to how this game's going to be played out. So in possession, Murri United, and they're only 10 metres short of halfway, but the referee's found a knock-on from the kick-off. It wasn't gathered in. There's always that little bit of panic when the ball's on the ground and bouncing awkwardly. And a knock-on, that hurts Murri United. Yeah, a lot to be said for using your boot when the ball's on the ground bouncing from a kick. You just panic with your hands. You can hear the tacklers chasing through on you. So away go Murri Gummaz Pink.
Oh, and nice little play here.
Is this Wiles? Oh, she's left it behind, but it's play on. No, the referee says it went forward. So Wiles was just given a little bit of room to move. They won't want to do that too often.
No, that was a great little play there by the Gummaz Pink off the scrum there. Just nice little block play, giving Wiles there some space and some early ball just to use her speed.
So putting this into the scrum is Anthea O'Cloudy. And Murri United in possession from the scrum. Late pass, put a little bit of pressure on her. Georgetown goes to dummy half. And on the burst here is Pakia Tane. Just short of halfway. Good start so far from them. And that's Russell playing it. O'Cloudy back inside. Larson to play it. So a pretty good start this. If they can polish this set off with a good move or a kick at the end, it's going to give them plenty of heart. Making good ground here. And Lily Munns has to play it. On the last tackle, there's the kick, but it goes straight to the winger on the far side, Casey Bongi. Nevertheless, we'll give them 7 out of 10 for that set.
That was a promising set by Murri United there. Getting to the end of their set with a kick. They get an opportunity here to try and keep the Gummaz in their own end of the field.
And O'Cloudy at halfback was turning a couple of players under and just, testing the defence of the Gummaz. Here's the Gummaz now in possession on the attack with a good, strong run.
A great run there.
Yeah, that was really got him on the front foot. Not such a great kick, though, from Amber Collins.
They get a result here.
Well, our friend from the first half, Talusi Cuero, was that strong run up towards halfway on the second last play before that kick. But Amber Collins, I don't think it was the last tackle, was it?
No, that was an early kick there, Warren.
Yeah. But they got a result, as you said. So this scrum packing about 35 metres out. And will they have another scrum play? We saw them inject Wiles into the back line from the last scrum. And no, she decides to go herself, Amber Collins. Seems an opportunity there lost really after the success of the first scrum raid. Tackle leaping a little high, but yes, it is called a high tackle, just over the top of the shoulder by Pakia Tane. So they're going to take a tap, and they're working towards something here. The Murri Gummaz Pink. Good defence.
Geez, Summer Webb does not shy away from the contact.
4 in the tackle. They go right, turning it back under again, and this is Tanner Class, I should say. Once more, right on to the left edge, and here's Wiles. Wiles going for the line.
What a tackle.
Just short, yeah, it was. Cut her legs out from under her. And the whistle's gone, and must be for holding down, I think. Wiles was very close there.
Great try-saving tackle there.
It had to be made. So Amber Collins takes the tap, and here's Quero. A good selection, but she can't get all the way. Now going herself is Hickling. Layla Hickling, not far from the posts. And now she's hungry for points. Amber Collins, she wants to do it all herself, and she does. She goes from dummy half, and Collins is just too quick for them. She's very determined, and she wants to be the leader of the action. Third try on the board, and makes it 12 points to 0 in favour of the Murri Gummaz Pink.
And they started the first half well, and going into the second half, they've had a few opportunities now, and they've capitalised with this try.
So we've seen a bit of a mixed bag, but a lot happening around Amber Collins since half time. She was the one who put that pretty poor kick ahead at one stage, even though it did ended up being knocked on, so that worked. We saw her run from the base of the scrum when she had the big back line out wide, but it was a good run, but she couldn't get through. But then on this occasion, she decides to go herself from dummy half, and she does go through. So she's got the 4 points, and she's aiming to make it 6 here. Collins moves in, and that's under the bar. Straight under again. So she was the one who took the first kick of the match, which was a soccer goal.
She's got a soccer tournament next week.
Yeah. I will not say it that she could be playing the wrong game. Could be a Matilda.
She's a multi-sport talent.
Yes. She was a little dismayed at her shot for goal just then to see it go under too, her reaction. So, nevertheless, she scored the try. 12 points to 0. So in possession now, the Gummaz. And good run. Yep.
Good run.
Took them on. I think that was class. And now another good run. This is great run up the middle. Great run from Billy Twaddle. Cut in behind the ruck and just kept on going. Oh, she's lost the ball. Yeah, it's a penalty. He says it was a strip. And not to the pleasure at all of Summer Webb. She says, I didn't do anything, sir. But 2 good runs there. First of all by class. And now they come at them again. Stopped in a track, Zoe Hall. Back inside, and once more. This is Berthelsen, actually. Berthelsen. She only knows one way, straight. Changing direction, Bella Duncan. Bella Duncan still going. Duncan just keeps fending them away.
Oh, she gets the offload.
Quero keeps it going. Wiles for the corner. What a good try that was.
Too much speed out wide.
One of the best team tries of the match for sure. That was really a pleasure to watch. But a great run by Bella Duncan started it. She thinks she's Cameron Munster. She's just running across sideways, slapping them away.
Skipping across field there.
But no, that was really good football. Duncan, Wiles, and then the try. Wiles, the try scorer. So the Murri Gummaz Pink haven't been kept quiet for long. First Collins scores in the second half, and now Wiles. Wiles' his second try for the match. But they really were put on the back foot by those a couple of good runs before. I think it might have been Berthelsen first up, and then Twaddle. A little bit of confusion on the sideline as interchanges are being made for the Gummaz. Now, this is Amber Collins. Well, I'm backing this for another goal, but below the crossbar. She could get a hat-trick of soccer goals. Oh, she's hasn't bothered the posts. So I don't mind her confidence because from the sideline, that was never going to be an easy kick. You can see the look on her face. She is a very determined young lady. Under 16. And she just wants to take them on. Just retying a lace at the moment. The kick goes over her head. So the Gummaz back in possession. And taking the pass. That again was Billy Twaddle.
Oh, and they forced the error here.
Well, the call of hell just didn't come early enough for Twaddle. She was in a wrestling match. And I think her opponent in the wrestle was Summer Webb. So this is a good chance here for Murri United. And they win the scrum and away they go through Georgetown. And then Thomas. Good tackle. Oh, the whistle's in the mouth of the referee again, but it's a penalty this time. Thought for a minute it was going to be a lost ball, but it's a penalty in favour of Murri United. Can they score here? This game is still open if they can score. That's Tane. O'Cloudy hands it off.
Oh, Matt well here.
Yeah, Munns is driven back.
Cuero.
Maya Brown. She's rounded up by Cuero.
Jeez.
Tackle over the top she didn't like much from Berthelsen. She's a bit disoriented. She has to turn around and play it back to Gow. Now Thomas. Over the top it goes. Out wide. Is there some space there? No, that's great defence once more. And that was Sienna Close, her first piece of action in the black jersey. And she makes another tackle here. And the kick across field towards the post. Oh, well caught.
Nice.
Well, she's doing really well, Billy Twaddle. She didn't blink an eyelid there, seeing that kick coming away. So Sienna Close wearing jersey 28. Obviously a damaged jersey has been replaced just with a black jersey and number 28 on the back. She's out on the right wing at the moment. She might get a chance here. No, doesn't come to her. Still, the defence from Murri United is pretty good. Berthelsen, a nice step. Hops off a left foot. Wiles is in the line. Cover defence coming across. Can they make the tackle? They can. That's very good defence from Webb. Not a bad run either. Oh, is that Cuero again? And the referee says, well, is he saying inside the 10 rather than the markers? Yeah, looks that way. So there's some rugged defence there from Larson and Webb working together.
There was.
It was almost as if they resented the fact the opposition decided to play it out wide down the wing. Yeah. How dare you? She's definitely a competitor, Summer Webb. So, talking of competitors, Amber Collins will take the tap. And this is Tanner Klaas, driven back. Cuero. Talusi Cuero. Leading 16 points to 0, the Gummaz. The kick through is a good one from Hickling.
Oh, that makes the tackle. Good tackle. Good chase.
So once more, it's the job of the Murri United, bring it out from their own end of the field. This is a good run. He runs straight at Berthelsen. Another mistake in the play. The ball too many times. They're just shooting themselves in the foot, Murri United.
We are, Warren. We're starting to see the same story we saw in that first half with Murri United putting a little bit too much pressure on themselves, and with trying to work out of yardage here, and like we said, it's going to drain them when they do have the ball.
Yeah, they just too many play the ball errors, a couple of drop balls, a few too many penalties. I mean, there's going to be one or two mistakes, but play the ball errors, they're in your control. So Gummaz Pink have possession. And Quero almost busts through. Zoe Hall. Twaddle. So United back to their goal line almost. You have to keep moving up. Hickling still going. Wiles from fullback. Lovely ball, but it's put down. The pass looked good from here to Takira Anderson. It was straight and flat, and I think there was, Wiles has copped a whack after she passed the ball there. She's feeling pretty uncomfortable, but probably even more uncomfortable because that pass was dropped.
Yeah, she really created the space down there, down this left side here, and unfortunately the execution didn't come off for them.
So Murri United back in familiar territory, as you say, out of yardage. Ooh. And a dumping tackle, just a bit of a lift in it from Berthelsen and also Collins. This word yardage, when do you reckon it first appeared? Bring it out of your own territory. How recent is it?
Oh, I don't think they use it too much. I think you're going back in the day where, back in the old school, where the yardage or
the hard yards.
The hard yards,
But lately, more and more, I'm hearing the word yardage being used, coming out of your own 20, say.
Yeah.
And it's pretty new to me. Anyway, well, it sort of feels fairly recent that it's the go-to term for it. There's another mistake here.
And the yardage has become a real point of the game where teams are looking to really win the yardage battle. Especially in these tough games with possession, you really want to be good at the yardage.
Yeah, it's a real battleground now, isn't it?
Yep.
Hard work using bigger wingers as well, but it's hard. You can easily get pinned inside your 20. And a little bit of push and shove here, and the referee's going to step in, and he's given the penalty in favour of Murri United, and in particular Samar Webb. She was in a bit of a dispute, a bit of push and shove with one of the Murri Gummaz Pink players. Now we've got an injury, and it looks like Tanner Class is... No, it's not Class.
Tane. I think we got Tane down here.
Yeah, Tane or Tane. I'm not sure of the pronunciation. T-A-N-E. Pakia. She's been hurt.
Pakia.
Yeah, it was one of those push and shoves that probably could have gone either way between Webb and one of the Gummaz. So, Pakia's okay. They're going to take the tap. And heavy Tanner Class came in. She wanted her to feel that one. And not entirely expecting it here is Gow, but she makes a pretty good run. Coming in waves now with Pakia Tane. Georgetown, another loose ball, and the referee calls the knock on. Just breaking down too often to get any momentum into their game. Once more, as we said in the first half, they haven't spent much time outside their own half.
No, and that's right, Warren. They really haven't found their flow or their rhythm Murri United, and it's hard when all you've been doing is coming out of that word we speak of, yardage. It's new to Warren, so...
Well, newish, I've certainly heard it, but I'm just sort of interested to know how far back you reckon you've heard. I mean, I definitely heard the hard yards and all that sort of stuff, and red zones and everything else, but yeah, yardage, it's a term is suddenly... I feel as if I've heard it suddenly in 2024. Short, sharp passes out to Matia Maru. Getting a little bit cooler here at the South Pine Sporting Complex. And that's been dropped. Changing direction. Elenia Cooper couldn't hang on to it. So they get on with it quickly, popping up the pass to Georgetown. She keeps it going. Playing it back is Lily Munns. Now Georgetown again. There's two Georgetowns. I'm talking about Lenore Georgetown, the number 4. There's also Rebecca, the number 6.
The sisters. This is looking promising, Warren.
Yeah, they're only 20 metres out. This is as good as it's got. But a bit slow there, and it ends up with Maya Brown.
Oh, they get a penalty.
Oh, another penalty.
There we go.
Okay, so let's see if Murri United can score a try. They deserve to. They've certainly tackled well all day.
They've really tried. Yes.
O'Cloudy takes the tap. Oh, there it goes. Maya Brown just changing direction.
Play on here.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit low. And down it went. And a dash now by Denisha Cedric. Cedric getting her run in the Gummaz team. Oh, heavy tackle from Summer Webb. And she goes again. She likes to put a little bit extra in the tackle. And Safina Saunders back out there again. 2 more changes being made for the Murri Gummaz Pink. Hickling takes off. Collins a dummy half. And the pass wasn't able to be taken. So that's another mistake and a scrum. They're all sprinting over to pack the scrum, so they want a bit more action. Billy Twaddle got over there quickly. And the touch judge telling the Murri Gummaz to get back 10 metres. 10 metres from the scrum, they're inside it. And the referee's entitled to blow a penalty, but he says play on. Just a couple of minutes remaining in the match.
Oh, good pass.
Murri United through Maya Brown. Gets back to her feet. And the defence keeps on coming at Madison Russell this time. Oh, they knock her over. That really should have been a penalty. Knocked her over a second time. Courtney, fullback. She cops a bit of heavy stuff too from Collins. Oh, and now it's dropped by Dempsey. Dempsey had a bit of a peek. You can imagine they all saw the last few tackles. There was some pretty bruising defence. Each person lining up for the next one.
Georgetown.
This is Lenore, Georgetown. Can they score? Can they get on the board? They're trailing 16-0, but they'd love to score a try. Webb tackled. Passes did well. O'Cloudy tackled right in front of the posts. Look like they want to go left. Georgetown kicks it left.
Nice
and,
kick.
Oh, can she catch it? She can. What a spectacular try. Well, that is one way to end the match. What a brilliant take. A fine kick. And an absolutely brilliant take.
You'd finish it on a try like that. What a great try by Murri United there. Great skill set in the kick and a finish there on the wing. So great work, Murri United.
So the Murri Gummaz Pink team want to run on the field and celebrate, but they'll just have to wait for the conversion as the siren has just sounded. So we were hoping Murri United would score a try, and they kept us waiting right till the last second.
They did.
And the kick across field by Georgetown surprised everyone, including the Gummaz.
Yeah, and that was a pinpoint kick right there.
Oh, Cooper Cronk would be happy with that. Yeah. So this kick from right out near the sideline. Across, or the breeze might help this get the distance.
Oh, tight.
It's not too far away, but no goal. So the score remains 16 points to 4 at full time in favour of the Murri Gummaz Pink over Murri United. And a pretty good performance by the Gummaz Pink, even though probably didn't go onward as much as they would have liked. But on the other hand, you could say that Murri United probably had a bit more in the tank as well if they just held the ball a little more often. Yeah,
and that's right. And this game was a possession match, and the Gummaz Pink really just capitalised on the amount of possession. Murri United, they've done a pretty tough majority of the game, working out of their own end, out of yardage. So they did a bit tough for themselves.
And Fatuli Talanoa will have to think about a 3-2 and a 1, and a few names that come to mind for the Gummaz Pink. Or the fullback Wiles was good, Amber Collins, the number 9. Glenbar had a good first half. Quero, of course, will certainly be, I think, in the top 3. Talusi Quero had a good game. Billy Twaddle also. There's a few names just to throw around. And from Murri United, well, you'd have to say Summer Webb tried a heart out. She wasn't alone in that as well. The Lenore Georgetown in the second half had a good game as well. So a few names there to think about for Thule. Any early favourites?
Yeah, I'm looking to go with the 3 points with Quero. I thought from that first half, her first carry, her intentions, and she carried that throughout the game.
I'd have to agree, yeah. She was outstanding, Talusi Quero. So that's the completion of that girls under 16 match. More ahead. It's getting a little bit cooler here now after recent hot days. You can feel it.
It is.
Feel it here. It's cooling down. So they might be full of running in the remaining matches this afternoon. But for now, we'll take a break.